Look at that Boeing 737. 66 tons of metal. So peacefully cruising over the runway. But when it's about to land, suddenly it becomes 100 tons. Now, an aerospace engineer like me is forced to design the spring stiff enough to handle this 100 tons. Despite very well knowing that this load will last less than 3 seconds. And this steel spring is one more location in my life. It gives a dead weight of 300 kilograms and there's absolutely no way to regulate the stiffness. If only there was a way to automatically regulate the stiffness and reduce this 300 kilogram of dead weight. That is your air spring. Yes, you simply use nitrogen gas to stop this 100-ton nightmare. To understand this, let me elaborate some thermodynamic processes. If you smash a gas so fast that zero heat escapes the container, we call this adiabatic process. And this is represented by PV raised to the power of 1.4. To the contrary, if you compress the gas so slow that heat dissipates very easily and the temperature remains constant, this is called isothermal process. And this is represented by PV raised to the power of 1. Now, in practice, 100% insulation is not possible. So this adiabatic process becomes a polytropic process, which is represented by PV raised to the power of 1.3. Now that you understand this, let's fill our strut with nitrogen gas. When the 737 lands at 1.2 meter per second, heat escape becomes very difficult. So here, polytropic process is followed. When the aircraft is taxiing or just parked at the hangar, here the heat dissipation becomes very easy and the temperature change is negligible. This is your isothermal process. As you can see, no manual interference is needed in any of this. The properties of air by itself self-regulates the stiffness and takes care of everything. Adding another benefit, the penalty weight is reduced from 300 kg to just about 0 kilograms as air weight is completely negligible. But here's the question, if pneumatic spring is so good, why is the strut still filled with hydraulic oil? That we'll see in part 5. The engineering is simple. Higher the load, stiffer you become. Your life is not very different. I told this to my student Lokesh Surender. He said, Anna, I am like the pneumatic spring only. When professor gives me load, I get fully deflected to the last bench. And when exam comes, I fully follow polytropic process. More the questions, very less I write.